for 12 science as well as commerce, the first topic in your part 1 is the topic logic. We'll try to start that topic. Now what I have written on the board is statement. In English, anything that you speak meaningful, that is called a sentence. Now which sentence is called a statement? Statement is a sentence which is either true or false. So we are only thinking about those sentences which are either true or false, not both. So in short, what is a statement? Statement is a sentence which is either true or false. This true or false is called the truth value of statement. They are denoted by T or F, or true or false. Now T is called truth value as well as F is also called truth value. दोघांना truth values म्हणायचे, false म्हणजे false value म्हणायचं आहे. So both are called truth value. For example, every rectangle is a square. Every rectangle is a square. काय म्हणता येईल आपल्याला? Every rectangle is every rectangle square. You can say something about this one, whether it is true or whether it is false, whether yes or whether no. If you can say something about that one, that is a statement. So you should able to first identify whether it is statement or not, and if you identify it as a statement, then you should identify whether it is true or false. Now you know definitely that this every rectangle is a square, that is a false statement. Every square is a rectangle, that is okay. So this is type of statement where you can say either true or false. It's called sum of two odd numbers is odd. Sum of two odd numbers is odd. Is it true? No. Sum of two odd numbers is always even. 3 plus 3 gives you 6, that is even. So this is also a false statement. This truth value of this statement is false. Now I think you understand what you mean by statement. तुम्हाला स्टेटमेंट म्हणजे नक्की काय ते कळलं असेल, ज्याच्याबद्दल आपण होय किंवा नाही सांगू शकतो ते स्टेटमेंट आहे. मग आता आपल्याला म्हणाला की मॅथमॅटिकली आपल्याला काही गोष्टी प्रूव्ह होऊ शकतात. साइन स्क्वेअर एक्स प्लस कॉस स्क्वेअर एक्स इज इक्वल टू 1 और ए प्लस बी ब्रैकेट स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वेअर प्लस 2ab प्लस b स्क्वेअर. These are universal truth. They are true. So this is a statement, and the value of this statement is true, always true, for any value of x, for any values of a and b. Now in your book there are certain statements, or what we can say sentences are given. How to identify whether that sentences are statement, and if they are statements you have to write down their truth value. There are some mathematical, there are general statements as well as mathematical statements. If your mathematics is good, for example, minus of root 5 is irrational number. I think those who are having good mathematics will say this is a false statement, because root of minus 4 actually it is the number 2i, that is a imaginary number 2i, which is not a irrational number. So this type of statement is a false statement, you can see. Now which 0 factorial is equal to 1? This is a true statement. This statement and its truth value is true. Now there are some statements, or there are some sentences which are not statements. Which are those? For example, stand up, give me a pen, get out of the class, what is your name, where are you going, how you have you seen a rainbow. So exclamatory type of sentences, question type of sentences, all these are ordered sentences. These are not statement, because about those statements, sentences, you cannot say anything whether it is true or whether it is false. Now one more statement I will give. X plus 4 is equal to 5. Now if you observe this one, sometimes this statement is true and sometimes this statement is false. When value of x is 1, this is a true statement, and value of x is when not 1, this is a false statement. So this type of, though it is a statement in some cases, you cannot, in logic you cannot say this as a statement, because it is not universally true. It depends on value of x. So such sentences are also not statements. Now in logic there are two type of statements. One is called simple statement. That means a single statement you can call a simple statement or single statement. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Sum of two odd numbers is even. Whatever it means. This type of statements are called simple statements. They are normally denoted by P, Q, R, S and so on. So actually in logic we are not interested what is a statement. I will say that P is a statement, I will say Q is a statement, R is a statement, S is a statement. When you say these statements, they are actually simple statements, that is single statement you can call. Now secondly, compound statement. Statements which are called compound means they contain two statements together with some connectives. Now in logic there are 5 connectives that we want to see. The first connective that we want to see is AND. Symbol for that one is like this, and when you write statement using this symbol, it is that statement is called conjunction. That type of statement is called conjunction. Now second connective that we use is OR. Its symbol is like this one and it is called disjunction. Now thirdly we will say NOT. Actually NOT is a connective which is used to give negation of the statement, not used to connect two statements. Symbol is wave like this, and you know that one, it is a negation type of statement. These are called type of statement using these symbols. Then fourth one, you use if then. The statement of any theorem is of this type, this if then. Symbol for this one is like this one or like this one, and this is called implication or conditional. And the lastly, it is if and only if, sometimes written as IFF. Now the symbol for this one, either a single stroke arrow that is on both sides or double stroke arrow on both sides. And this conditional, it is there are two conditions actually, so it is called biconditional. Now these are the 5 connectives, only 5 connectives we use in logic. There are many connectives which are used to connect two statements in English, but only we want to study 5 of them. Now we will see one by one connective and their truth table. Now in logic, if you consider one or two things, everything can be true. Suppose the first one is AND. Now suppose there are two statements, statement P and Q, and then you want to write down truth value of P and Q. Now when you consider two statements, as P is a statement, there are two possibilities, true and false, true or false, and as Q is another statement, also there are two possibilities, it is either true or false. So together those will become 4 possibilities: true, 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 false, false, true, and last one false and false. When you write down a table of this type, don't change the orders of these columns. Normally it should be the same as TT, TF, FT and FF. Now the condition is that in logic you have to think logically. Means when both are true, what will be the truth value? It will be simply true. Now when both are true, for example, suppose you are passed in both subject, then you are passed. Suppose that is the condition. Suppose you fail in one subject, then what will become? You will fail. If you fail in first one and passed in the second one, also you fail. And if you fail in both subjects, that one. So in the table of AND, you have to just remember when both are true, the value is true. You don't have to remember these values are false. So this is what we call truth table for AND. And for AND, only the truth value is T when both statements are true. Now secondly, or, that is symbol for this one. The same truth table will draw. First column is P, second column is Q, and P or Q. Now here the condition was and. Both are required here. Here it is or means one of them is required. The requirement is only one, either P or Q. The possibilities are same: TT, TF, FT, and FF. Now, no doubt when both are there, it is very good. When you pass in both subjects, you are always pass. Now the condition has changed. Here it was required to pass in both subjects. Now here it is required to pass in either first subject or second subject. So when you pass in first subject and second subject, you also pass. And when you fail in both subjects, then you have failed. So only one thing you have to remember: when both are false, the statement is false. So in or, you have to remember only one. Both are true, true for and. Both are false, then it is false for or. Now thirdly, negation. Now negation is only for one statement, so its table is very simple. It is P and negation of P. Now as there is only one statement, there are two possibilities, either true or false. When P is true, negation of P is false, and when P is false, negation of P is true. So this is very simple. Now only the fourth one, that is P implies Q, that you have to remember. First column is same, second column is same. It is T, 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 F, F, T, and F, F. Now only you have to consider one or two values here. If you remember those values, the next value you can find. When both are true, it is true. When T implies F, it is F. F implies T, it is T, and F implies F is always true. So in this one also you have to only remember one thing, that when first statement is true, that is when P is true, and second statement is false, the truth value is false. In all the three cases, truth values are true. So you have to just consider, because it is not possible to understand how those values came. So just accept these values, and then the last one you can find truth value of truth table for P implies and implies Q. Remember only one thing, that P implies and implies Q is always P implies Q and Q implies P. While writing the table, you can use very short method, that direct table you can write out. It is P, it is Q, and then P implies and implies Q. T, 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 F, F, T, and F, F. When both are true, it is true. When both are false, it is true. And when one of them is false and the other is true, the value is false and this value is false. Actually, this you can verify. Now it is what? It is and conjunction of P implies Q and Q implies P. So if you have those two columns, P implies Q, Q implies P, and then this last column, then you can verify this last column and this last column are always same. Now see, P implies Q, T, T is T, T, F is F, F, T is F, T, and F, F is always T. Now when you write Q implies P, this implies this. You have to take this first value and this second value. This first value and this second value is true. This first value and this second value is false, and when both are false, it is true. Now you have to take and of these two columns. When T and T, what is the truth table for and? When both are true, it is true. So when both are true, value is true. It is false. It is false, and when both true, it is true. You can observe that this TF FT and this is TF FT. So remember only one thing, that when P implies and implies Q, the meaning of that one straightly is P implies Q as well as and Q implies P. See, these are the 5 tables for this logic. Once you remember these values of truth values of these 5 tables, all the next things are